This video will explain the basics of snapshots. A snapshot can be found under the options Snapshots. A snapshot is a static list. That means it is defined through a manual filter. A good example of a snapshot might be a list of all the hockey players or basketball players or students that were away on a trip on a particular day. Snapshots can be used for staff, students, courses. Because they are static, however, they should be considered temporary and have a limited lifespan. Snapshots that are no longer in use should be deleted. In addition, because they are static, any new students that come to the school or come into a program such as the hockey team will need to be added to that list manually. And if anybody leaves that group, they will need to be manually removed. Snapshots can be useful, but should only be used when the criteria for the group cannot be found within an Aspen field. Filters can be shortcuts to snapshots. However, this should be used very rarely and, again, on a temporary basis. Here are some examples. In this case, the school has created snapshots for all of their homerooms. This is not necessary because the homeroom can be filtered through an Aspen query, and that is a much more effective way of finding homerooms. You can see that there are duplicates in here, so it would be difficult to know which one was current and accurate. This group of snapshots shows things like the basketball team and the rugby team. You'll notice the ones that are most effective are the ones that are dated. Those that are no longer in use, such as the girls' rugby team, should be removed. In this case, the shortcut called inquiry probably has little or no value because the name doesn't mean anything and it should also be removed. This is a list of filters, and some of these filters are shortcuts to snapshots. This Montreal trip from September 29 should be a snapshot, and that is correct, but it should not be a filter. That should be removed from the list and should not have been made a filter. Also, the Terry Fox route marshals, again, should not have been made a filter. However, SHSM, sports, and hospitality and tourism, those snapshots should be made a filter because they might be used throughout the entire year. In short, snapshots can be very, very useful. However, they should be considered temporary and rarely used to create a filter.